What's up, Shiny Now fam? Get ready for a rapid-fire rundown of the news that's making waves. First up, the British royal family is in the spotlight as King Charles III and Prince Harry are reportedly on the verge of a potential meeting in the UK next week, their first in over a year and a half. Will these two finally sit down and hash things out, or are more royal rifts on the horizon? We're diving deep into the speculation surrounding this highly anticipated encounter. Next, we're jetting over to Chicago for a fascinating look back in history. Can you believe that back in 1986, a young Prince Charles, now King Charles III, took a trip to the Windy City and ended up taking a rather memorable tumble on a polo field? We've got the vintage royal insights and the hilarious details of this unexpected moment from his US tour. Then, we're getting an exclusive peek behind the palace doors with a crucial confession from Grant Harrold, King Charles III's former butler. What does the king really want when it comes to his relationship with Prince Harry? Grant Harrold is spilling the tea on the monarch's true feelings and desires for reconciliation, and it's more revealing than you might think. And finally, we're circling back to the potential peace summit between King Charles III and Prince Harry, revealing the messy, gridlock and demands that are reportedly standing in the way of any reconciliation. Is a royal peace summit actually on the table, or is it a diplomatic disaster waiting to happen? Stick around as we break down all the latest. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update from Shiny Now. Could King Charles and Prince Harry finally reconcile? The British royal family is once again at the center of intense speculation, with reports suggesting a potential meeting between King Charles III and his son, Prince Harry, in the UK next week. This would mark their first face-to-face encounter in a staggering 20 months, fueling hopes for a thawing in their estranged relationship. The question on everyone's mind is whether this highly anticipated summit will pave the way for a much-needed family peace, or if existing rifts will prove too deep to bridge. Sources close to the palace indicate that the meeting, if it occurs, is being framed around Harry's upcoming appearance at the Child Awards in London. However, the path to reconciliation appears fraught with challenges. Reports suggest that Prince Harry has laid down a list of demands, including security for his family and control over press management, while King Charles III reportedly desires a more structured and less contentious discussion focused on moving forward. The differing approaches to scheduling, location, and agenda items have reportedly led to significant gridlock and disagreements, making the prospect of a harmonious reunion uncertain. Adding another layer of complexity, Prince William has reportedly dismissed the idea of a reunion as a terrible plan, signaling a united front from other senior royals against any perceived appeasement of the Sussexes. Meanwhile, public reaction is divided, with many royal watchers eager for a resolution and others skeptical about the sincerity of the proposed reconciliation. Analysts are closely watching how these negotiations unfold, recognizing the significant public interest in the dynamics of the modern monarchy. Will this royal summit bring healing or more division? Find out next as we uncover the surprising confessions from King Charles III's former butler. Royal Peace Summit. Gridlock and demands plague King Charles and Prince Harry's potential meeting. Hopes for a reconciliation between King Charles III and Prince Harry have hit a significant roadblock, with reports describing the planning of a potential peace summit as a mess. Despite Prince Harry's upcoming visit to London for the Child Awards, securing a meeting with his father has proven to be a complex challenge, marked by disagreements on fundamental aspects. According to palace insiders, the core issues revolve around scheduling, location, and the very agenda for the meeting. While King Charles reportedly prefers a low-key session at Windsor Castle or Clarence House, Prince Harry's team is pushing for a neutral venue. Furthermore, their approaches to discussion differ drastically. The king wishes to focus on moving forward, whereas Harry is reportedly insistent on addressing unresolved grievances first. This fundamental disconnect has led to what sources are calling gridlock, with neither side willing to compromise, turning potential peace talks into a war over the calendar. Adding to the tension, Prince Harry is said to have presented a list of demands, including full security coverage for himself, Meghan, and their children, and that Buckingham Palace manage press interactions. Most controversially, he reportedly insists that Meghan be afforded HRH status and receive formal respect from family members, a significant request given their step back from royal duties. The public response has been a mix of curiosity and concern, with many questioning the feasibility and implications of these demands. Royal commentators are dissecting every detail, highlighting the deep-seated nature of the disagreements. Can these royal hurdles be overcome, or is reconciliation truly off the table? Next up, we're taking a trip back in time to Chicago's history with Prince Charles. When royalty met Chicago, Prince Charles's memorable Polo tumble. On September 4, 1986, a young Prince Charles, now King Charles III, embarked on a 12-day tour of the United States, making a notable stop in Chicago. The visit, undertaken without his wife Princess Diana and their sons, included stops at iconic locations like Marshall Fields and a local high school, but it was his participation in a polo match at the Oak Brook Polo Club that provided a lasting and somewhat comical memory. The polo match, played on a field described as roughly 9 football fields in size, saw Prince Charles in action. Early in the game, a collision on the field resulted in a dramatic moment. England's star player Andrew Seville was pinned beneath his horse, with Prince Charles also laid out nearby. The incident immediately drew concern, with an ambulance and paramedics rushing to the scene. After a tense 5-minute pause, both the prince and the player were reported to be unharmed, and the fallen horse eventually rose to a standing ovation, much to the relief of the spectators. This unexpected mishap became a talking point, even drawing a wry comment from Chicago-based political satirist Aaron Freeman, who quipped about seeing those who won the genetic lottery embarrass themselves. The event, a blend of royal visit and sporting drama, remains a quirky footnote in the history of royal tour and Chicago's own local chronicles. From polo spills to palace secrets, history is full of surprises. Get ready for a crucial confession from King Charles III's former butler, Grant Harrold. King Charles's butler reveals he wants reconciliation with Prince Harry. As Prince Harry makes his return to the United Kingdom, the British press is abuzz with the implications for his relationship with his father, King Charles III. Coinciding with the anniversary of Queen Elizabeth II's passing, Harry's visit carries significant sentimental weight and potential family ramifications. Amidst this backdrop, unexpected statements from Grant Harrold, the king's former butler, have shed new light on Charles's personal desires regarding his son. Harrold, who served as butler to the then Prince of Wales from 2004 to 2011, shared insights from his close proximity to the monarch in a recent interview. He emphatically stated that the king wants this to be solved, emphasizing Charles's consistent inclination towards family unity over personal differences. Harrold explained that while a full return to royal duties for Harry might not be on the table, the king is keen on achieving a peaceful resolution. This perspective has been widely interpreted by the British press as a strong signal of openness from Buckingham Palace, showcasing a more human side to the monarch during a delicate personal time. The former butler's comments have ignited discussions about the future of their relationship. Reports suggest that discreet initial contacts have been made between father and son to gauge willingness for a private meeting during Harry's stay. The urgency for this rapprochement is heightened by King Charles's ongoing cancer treatment. The prospect of such a private meeting, free from media scrutiny, is seen as particularly relevant given that father and son have not seen each other in person since February 2024, following the king's cancer diagnosis. Will the king's desire for resolution bridge the gap with his son? Don't go anywhere as we break down the latest on that potential royal peace summit. And that's a wrap on today's top stories. We saw the drama surrounding King Charles and Prince Harry's potential meeting, a hilarious historical tumble from Prince Charles in Chicago, and a revealing confession from the king's former butler. What a rundown! If you loved this deep dive, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to Shiny Now for more exclusive content, and hit the notification bell so you never miss a beat. Let us know in the comments which story you found most shocking, and follow us on all social platforms for behind-the-scenes action. See you next time.